Welcome to the podcast for the sisters and bros. It will make you laugh from your head to your toes. Talking about their lives, from the highs to the lows. And the name of the title goes, The Sloppy Joes.
Welcome everyone to the Sloppy Joes podcast and a happy Tuesday. The team are here. Well, a sort of makeshift team. Joe Smith in the corner.
Hello.
How are you? What cup are you drinking from there?
Peg leg porker.
Peg leg porker.
Cup from Nashville.
What?
Yeah, I just found it in the cupboard.
Looks nice.
Yeah, delicious. I think it looks like a barbecue restaurant. I've never been.
Jay's here with us still. Hey, Jay.
Jay's here again.
Hi, lads. Thank
After the
you.
success of Friday's episode.
Thanks for having me.
Ethan is still abroad. We're loving his life in Croatia and Montenegro and somewhere else as well. Which maybe Czech Republic.
Yeah.
Maybe. Great place, the Czech Republic. They
Is
just
it?
do pork and beer really nice, but not pork flavoured beer.
No.
Beer.
Bacon beers.
Pork. On the show today, we're going to be trying a grilled cheese with ramen in it.
It's interesting.
Will it go down well with the group? We'll
You
find
don't seem
out.
to like it already.
I love this grilled cheese restaurant. We know how much support we've got for them.
Yeah, that's true.
Sticking some ramen on there, it's going to be an interesting one.
Very interesting.
But we'll start with Breaking Joes. Breaking Joes! Now, I think I'm going to be less of a man the next time people see my face. Because I'm going to leave it all in Heaton Park in a few days.
Okay.
I'm going to see Oasis.
Yeah.
Now, we are recording this a little bit before that dream gig.
Yeah. So it's coming out a couple of days after. This might be one of those ones where we can't put it out.
Why? I've died.
No, just like someone cut your arm off or something.
Huh? At Heaton Park?
No, an after party.
An after party? Yeah. I'm going to watch Clint Boone at the New Century Hall.
Afterwards?
Yeah. Wow. Till 4 a.m, my friend.
Oh, dear.
I can't wait. The day's finally here, Joe. Oasis, Heaton Park. I've had the tickets since, Lennon got some tickets. Me and Daryl and Lennon, that's the team, that's the group.
Yeah.
Did you try and get some?
No, I didn't. I don't know why I didn't really. I didn't want to spend that much money and I don't know, I didn't really go for it.
No, Jay?
I mean, it'd be nice to go, I just couldn't be bothered.
I did, and what happened was, I tried to get tickets in Dublin because I thought, I'm not a big fan of Heaton Park as a venue, I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it's a bit of a nightmare.
Yeah, I saw the Stone Roses there, and I was, me got to see Stone Roses, I was looking forward to it so much because I thought I'd never get the chance because they'd split up before I'd really, had a chance to go and see them. I went there and I was a little bit underwhelmed, and I just thought, I don't like those big sort of open air type venues, if I'm being honest, but I thought I'd go to Dublin, and also, not to be a top red or anything, I thought, Heaton Park might be full of City fans. Yeah.
Nah, you really sound about that.
I know. I mean, I have seen Oasis at Main Road, but it was a bit different. So I was like, right, I'll go to Dublin. I'll try and go to Dublin. Applied, waiting in the queue, got through. When I got through, it was only the VIP tickets left, and they were like, it was for me and my missus. My missus was up for going, but she wasn't like, oh my God, we have to go.
Yeah, had to go.
And because I've got 3 kids, I weighed it up, and accommodation, hotel, flight, and the actual VIP tickets, it's a family holiday.
Yeah, it's a lot of cash.
I couldn't justify it in my head it's worth spending basically almost $3,000 or whatever.
Yeah.
For something that, whilst I do like Oasis, I've seen them a few times, it wasn't like, oh my God, I've got to see Oasis. So I just ended up sacking it off, which was, a waste of 3 hours of my life waiting. But
did this set list from Cardiff not put you in the mood? Have you seen the set list?
Is it all Oasis songs?
It's all Oasis songs. Although you say that, they did finish the Main Road gig with a cover, didn't they? Of should know this.
They used to do a few covers. Come On Feel the Noise.
Come On Feel the Noise. That's the one.
Didn't they do Eye on the Walrus as well?
Eye on the Walrus by the Beatles and Octopus Garden as well, I believe. Yeah. Hello. That's what they start with. Acquiesce. Morning Glory. Some might say. Bring It On Down. Cigarettes and Alcohol. Fade Away. Supersonic. Roll With It. Talk Tonight. Half the World Away, Little by Little, Do You Know What I Mean, Stand By Me, Cast No Shadow, Slide Away, Whatever, Live Forever, Rock and Roll Star, Encore, Master Plan, Don't Look Back in Anger, Wonderwall, Champagne Supernova.
what did you think it was going to be? Did you think it was just going to be all their shit songs no one likes? So, weirdly, I went to see Oasis and they just did a load of stuff from all the albums that the people didn't listen to.
Okay, a few things. I didn't think...
They did the entire of Standing on the Shoulders of Giants. Just that album. That was it.
It was just that twice.
Yeah.
I love Fade Away. I didn't think that would be in the set list.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, I didn't know
how
how much they might take a little... Get a third gear Oasis.
Yeah.
For example, there's no Lilac, no She's Electric, which are more bangers, and they've sort of pulled back a little bit to allow Talk Tonight to get in there, which is slow. Yeah. Half the World Away, slow. Little by little, slow. But anthems.
Yeah, I always say this to you with gigs, and like when we said about James Acaster at the Oxford, no, what's it called?
Albert
Hall. Sometimes you need the shape of the music is as important as how much you like the songs. Because creating a set or an album or whatever isn't just about putting the best songs you can back to back to back. You have to design the flow of it. So those slower songs, the more chilled out, anthemy, ballady ones, over Lila or whatever.
But then,
like sometimes you need a bit of a come down a bit, have a little minute, maybe a little cry on the shoulder, and then you're flying again for fucking all the big stuff at the end.
I worry that the encore might be too overwhelming. The master plan, Don't Look Back in Anger, Wonderwall, then Champagne Supernova.
Outrageous. It is outrageous. It's outrageous. Some of the biggest songs that Britain has ever produced, back to back to back to back.
Oasis is mad in the city, so you've got Oasis merch shops opened in all different parts, Northern Quarter, on Market Street, Spinningfields, and near St. Peter's Square.
You've got your jacket?
I got my jacket, which I didn't wear today. Manchester food scene are going wild for it with Oasis-themed sandwiches at Bada Bing. Aldi have changed the name of their local shop to Alde, EH. Noel Gallagher and Liam Gallagher lookalikes across the city, by the way. I bumped into one. I went to give away some BBC Radio Manchester bucket hats yesterday, and I bumped into two separate Noel Gallagher lookalikes who've just finished on two separate jobs in Manchester.
Really?
What?
What's the job?
And
just
where?
Going into offices playing.
I think so. And where's Liam? Where's Liam's at? Where are the Liam's at? I only saw two Noels.
Yeah, I don't know.
So I'm going the big
Maybe
day.
They've broken up.
I finished work at 10.
Yeah.
We're doing the show live from Victoria Station.
Why?
Why not? Then we are going.
Yeah, but surely, sort of license payer money wise, why is the answer? Why is the question? Not why not?
It's not costing you any more money.
No, but why are you doing it in Victoria Station?
Because we know there's a flurry of trains arriving from hotspots in the north.
Yeah.
During the day.
Your Buxtons.
So we hope.
Your Leedses.
No, Buxtons are away.
Leeds.
South. Leeds. Glasgow. Edinburgh. Cumbrias, Sheffield, etc., etc.
Peak District.
So they're coming out there, and then we can also just keep it as like a sort of you can come to us kind of vibe. Also, that is Victoria Station where you get the tram to Heaton Park. So maybe people are getting there extra early. Or the gates
Heaton Park, is it easier to get to now? Because
it's a bit of a nightmare.
It's an absolute disgrace, actually, is what it is. And we'll come back to the Oasis side of things. I went to see what they called
New Order.
Yes. Heaton Park. Love that you just knew that show. Fucking brilliant. I went to them at Heaton Park, and it was great. Loved it. All that stuff. And then what followed was an hour and 35-minute walk back through Cheetham Hill into Manchester. No, thanks.
It's awful.
How is that the system here?
I don't know. If you go into Heaton Park, I know this is there's 3 more gigs when this episode comes out. There's Wednesday, there's Saturday, there's Sunday. We are just accepting the hour and a half afterwards. In fact,
that is horrific, though.
We are dropping off a care package at a friend's house, beers, and I'm going to put some trousers in there.
Oh, wow!
So we can get into some after parties.
Oh, really?
Because it's 29 degrees on Friday.
I know.
Which means if you get in there about 4...
Oh, my God. The smell between your knees and your belly button... Unthinkable. So I'm glad that someone lives nearby. Quick Nivea for men body spray. I will put some baby wipes in for the gooch. Yeah.
And get changed out my shorts into some pants.
Could always have a shower at theirs.
That's too far.
Is that asking too much?
We don't know them too much.
Okay.
Although we both work on the same floor at the BBC, but that's not the connection. The connection is Lennon with the fella. would it be uncomfortable if I walked up to her as a BBC journalist and gave her, 14 cans of beer with my trousers in and said, "Hiya, can you keep these at your house, please?" That would have been, I think, crosses the line.
So are those just walking beers?
Walking beers, yeah, 14.
It's a nightmare. How have they done that? Why haven't they put a tram stop there? Or why don't they have like a proper system?
I don't know.
Because everyone's literally walking in the middle of the road, down back through. It's literally miles away.
It is.
And obviously no one, I mean, people do live near there, but not really. You go into the venue for the gig. I just think, why have we got festivals there? We've got 10, 50, 60,000 people at gigs there.
It is a bit.
And you just can't get out.
Just go with a smiley face, bring some Lucy beers.
It, I guess.
You'll be sound. Have you seen them before, Jay?
Yeah, I've been quite lucky in the sense that I saw them at Main Road in '95, I think. I saw them in Nebworth in '96.
What was Nebworth like?
Is that the one that everyone talks about?
That's the one from Supersonic, that leads up to
good,
Nebworth. That was unbelievable. That was like just epic. Like you had like the Prodigy supporting them, and it was mint. And then obviously that's when they were at the best, because that's just before Be Here Now came out.
Yeah.
And like the B-sides and the first two albums, I think were flawless. Be Here Now was good, but not for me amazing. It wasn't like, oh my god, this is one of the best albums ever. Where Definitely Maybe and What's the Story, I think were.
Yeah.
And especially when you're 15, 16, these albums are coming out, and you're like, Jesus Christ, like, what is going on here? And then my mum's mate won tickets on the radio to go and see him in Liverpool, and it was like a smaller gig. This was like the early noughties, late 90s, early noughties.
Oh, yeah.
So it was only like 2,000 people there, and it was, it was all right.
Yeah, what
So
why are you
just
saying
you
that?
and your
Why are you
mates?
saying
I
that?
don't know if I can say this on Sloppy Joes.
You and your mate's mum?
No, me and my mate went, and we met some Scousers, and we were sort of doing the Pepsi challenge with our sweets.
I'm trying to dissect the Pepsi. I get the sweets
We were-
reference.
We were powdering our nose and comparing makeup.
Did a load of drugs. You can say it on it.
All right, yeah. Me and these Everton fans, me and my mate met these Everton fans, and they had theirs and we had ours, and we were doing it all. And the gig was mint, because I remember I could see this sort of. This sounds a bit daft, but if you've been to Oasis and you've been miles away from him, you'll know what I mean. For this gig, I could see like the steam from Liam's drink from his brew.
No
so
way.
that's how close you were. So it was just mad to have seen him twice and been miles away, and then to go to a gig where you actually, it was like going to see someone at the Apollo almost.
Yeah.
You know, like that sort of almost intimacy with a band that was like one of the biggest bands in the world. So yeah, it was just a fantastic night. So both, all three times I've seen them, to be fair, have been three of the best gigs I've ever been to, and yet bizarrely I wasn't that asked about not seeing him again. I wanted to see him, but I wasn't like, oh my god, I've got to, sell my car to go and see him.
Yeah.
Well, Friday's episode and Tuesday will be the proper fallout from that.
Could we talk about the other gigs that they've done, the new ones, the
Cardiff ones.
Because we obviously did the little clip that went
People
weirdly
went
big.
mad for it.
Yeah.
As in, like, giving us abuse. We
I
were
didn't
just.
see that much abuse on there.
The people of Wales thought that we were slagging them right off.
just as
I
a-
like Wales.
Just as a recap, you did a little explainer. You did a little
I've heard.
industry
By the way,
goss.
I've heard this from
li-
good sources.
a little industry goss. The reason why they started in Cardiff, which is not a problem by any means, but it's an away ground, let's say.
Yeah.
Rather than starting in Manchester, which you might expect, because they could practice there for cheaper or for free. They could have all the
Exactly.
bands there, because they were practicing from the Sunday to the Friday, weren't they?
Yeah.
So in the venue, getting their sea legs back, all that for free. Whereas a lot of other places charge you to be there. You think that might have played a
That
part?
might have played a part.
That clip has done like nearly 2 million views on different platforms.
All of Wales. have seen
Well done, lads.
it. No. The abuse was too much. All of Wales saw it.
Joe took the comments off.
Oh, it was
Really?
getting- yeah, it was getting nasty in there.
Why, like, forgive me, and I shouldn't be so naive, because I'm used to social media and the internet and everything, but isn't that, like, completely inoffensive?
Yeah.
Like,
No, Wales
this is the
didn't
reason
like it.
why. It's not criticising Oasis or Wales, or what was why were people angry?
I think it's because they, didn't understand what I was saying. Maybe my delivery wasn't good. But I wasn't slagging Wales off. The reason it took off so much was everyone in Wales was giving me grief. Everyone.
I've noticed
Thousands of
there is a bit
grief
of a running
comments.
theme here, isn't there? Do you know whenever we get a clip that does well, it's filled with people slagging you off.
It's filled with everyone slagging me off. I don't know.
But you haven't done anything wrong.
And I'd love, because some people online are so thick.
Yeah.
And I spend hours thinking about what I can reply to them, but I hold myself back now.
Well, you
what's that, everyone?
Slap on the wrist.
I've got a slap on the wrist.
Who've by?
But now I've started to comment as Ethan.
So you're not holding yourself back then?
No, I've just changed the way I've done it. So I would really give them grief and then sign off Ethan.
What would you say?
Now, he's not clocked it yet.
Give me an example.
Can't. Ethan has crossed the line a few times, let me tell you. Yeah. International relations have broken down with Wales because of our clip, because of our comments. But I'd give him a bit of abuse, slag off the profile picture, say something really personal.
I need to find one of these.
Ethan.
TikTok, because you've literally turned the comments off on Instagram.
Yeah, because you got too much, Jay.
I mean, you got to keep yourself safe if it's bothering you. I get that. But I'm struggling to see. I know you said it's the way you said it, but it seems like people are being a bit oversensitive.
Yeah, a bit oversensitive.
I mean,
find out. I am joking about being personal and going in for their profile pictures. You won't find too many because I've actually been quite.
Have you been better? I've seen
better.
one. You do like adding a crying, laughing emoji as though to sort of insinuate what the first person said was hilarious and stupid. That one's just
Did you become Anne Robinson for a bit, Joe?
Yeah.
Do you remember Anne Robinson back in the day when
from Weakest Link?
Yeah, when she did Room 101 and she put the Welsh in there.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
She put the Welsh in.
She said, "Yeah, Room 101." She said, "I'm going to put the Welsh in there," because she was just like, she meant it as a joke, I think. Like, I don't really like the Welsh, but they were not happy. Someone said that doesn't answer the question. If Cardiff was free parking, it'd still be free parking if it was at the end of the tour. But then someone has replied on your behalf, it's more about the extra week at the start for testing and prep, etc.
Yes. This is
Sounds more plausible than what the geezer in the video said.
But that's my point.
Yeah, I don't.
Right, I'm leaving it because they're all thick. Anyway,
someone said Wales was where they recorded and produced their first album. So,
what does that mean?
Yeah, that's not.
Manchester is where they were born.
Yeah.
And where they grew up.
We've got to have our first gig in Wales because that's where we recorded our first album.
Yeah. Anyway, I'll be going to see Oasis.
Can we talk about the gigs that they have done already? The two Cardiff gigs. It did look great, to be fair. And I think everyone who hadn't got a ticket saw looked and went, that'd be fun, that. The atmosphere was fantastic. Because sometimes with old bands, they all of the fans have just gotten 30 years older.
Yeah, that's
and obviously
a good
there's nothing
point.
wrong with 40, 50-year-old people at gigs.
Yeah.
But they don't have the same energy and sort of nuttiness as people in their teens and 20s. That's just life. But Oasis, it feels like, I don't know whether it's that they're at a perfect age where the people who liked them originally now have teenage kids, or whether somehow their music, because the 90s is so popular again in fashion, maybe they've had a bit of a resurgence amongst the younger generation.
Yeah, and Spotify is still so
makes things a bit
big,
more sort of an amalgam of eras rather than like bang, bang, bang like it was with CDs, because you couldn't get a CD from 15 years ago in the shops at HMV as easily. I don't know whether that's it, but it looked like a modern new band, not a band that was at their peak, let's be honest, almost 30 years ago. True peak was 30 years ago, and they haven't performed a gig in 16 years. It didn't seem like that. The venue seemed like a new band with loads of hype, loads of it, like momentum. That's pretty unique to them. Yeah, that is pretty unique. And I think part of why that is, I was thinking about this, sorry to just drill on. I think the fact that they split up for a genuine reason, as let's be honest, childish as it is, kind of, that the two brothers have fallen out. The fact that it was genuine and not like we're taking it's like they hate each other and they finally come back. That adds to it.
That photo of them walking out with their hands
together.
Oh, it's a great photo.
Do you know what else is a good thing as well?
Go on.
They haven't got a new album to promote.
Yeah. So
this isn't like we're going to give you 10 songs off the new album that most people will be like, we don't really care. We just want to hear the first 3 years of songs.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's basically the greatest hits, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. The greatest hits tour.
Yeah.
Exciting.
But without feeling like, oh God, they've been dragging these old tunes around for 15 years. They haven't. No one has heard, I mean, they play them individually live already, I get that. But no one has heard these guys play these songs almost since they were the biggest band in the world, if you know what I mean. I know they were a bit past their peak when they finished, but like it's almost like they've just picked up where they left off.
Yeah, gone for
which is pretty unique to them. It's very rare that a band breaks up for so long for a reason that feels genuine and feels like it's still got fire and heat to it, then they put it to one side and just play the greatest hits.
But Liam should get all the credit for keeping that fire going.
Well, he's been begging for it for 15 years.
But you've got to remember as well, Noel went his separate way, wrote some great songs and did some great solo albums, and then was a little bit reluctant to do as much Oasis. So I've seen Noel a couple of times, and he does do Oasis tunes at the end, whereas Liam just went all out Oasis. You don't forget, since Oasis split up, Liam's done Nebworth. Liam's done the City Ground by himself, all sold out. Yeah, he didn't do Old Trafford. But,
no, the cricket ground.
Yeah, he did do that. Yeah, he did do that. So he's done all the tickets.
But yeah, he's
kept the fire going.
Yeah, and he's always been the one like on Twitter and in interviews saying that he's up for it as soon as Noel is. I wonder what happened. Why? What was
They'll
the
come out in a memoir or something.
Yeah.
They just maybe got sick of each other.
Well, obviously they did. They seem like the sort that would have been scrapping big style their whole childhoods as well. Though, like
big time,
proper bust up pair.
There's that story of Liam having a wee on top of his stereo player. It's a record player because he thought he was in the toilet with his pissed all over Noel's record player.
That's the end of that. That's 5 years off.
He hated him since that day.
Didn't speak for 10 years after that.
I had the worst 12 hours of my life the other day.
Really?
Really bad. But it was after 8 great hours.
8 great pies, I thought you were going to say that.
And why this happened will become clear, but it was a mystery at the time.
All right.
And I thought I might die.
This is great. Great storytelling so far.
So I was kindly invited by Wingfest, who sponsor the podcast. They run different events across the country, and they had a little section at Silverstone, the Formula One. You know, a proper rags to riches sport, started from, humble backgrounds.
All you need to do is have a 300 grand go-kart bought for you at the age of 9 and you just might make
Exactly. Brought a tear to my eye when that multimillionaire won. But you know what? I thought, fair play.
It's one of those just beautiful stories, isn't it?
Yeah.
F1.
Who would have saw it coming?
I can't believe
Probably
it.
the thousands of pounds put into him.
Yeah.
But yeah, great. Cars go fast, brilliant. I thought a few things.
So was this on race day?
Yeah, race day. I went on race day.
You were there?
Yeah, race day. A zebra crossing I would love a zebra crossing.
Yeah.
With like an old woman going like once.
Lollipop lady.
3 times a race.
Yeah.
Just really catch them off guard.
Yeah.
Like a football bouncing in the middle at one point as well.
Yeah. Super Mario Kart style stuff.
Yeah.
Nana skins.
Stockport, 8 a.m. Milton Keynes, 10 a.m.
That's a quick one.
Shuttle bus to Silverstone, 11 a.m. Let's start the party. I gave myself 7 hours of boozing. All right.
What do you mean you gave yourself?
Because I had the show the next day because it's a Sunday.
Oh, so you
I thought,
just got it down to 7 hours.
I'll behave. Get there.
I'll behave with 7 hours.
Let everybody know the rules and regulations.
Talk us through them.
I've got 7 hours of boozing.
Oh, is that it?
Let's go. Right, boom, straight away. Espresso martini. It's the morning still. And
espresso martini and a bacon and sausage sandwich.
We did have a couple of great bacon rolls.
Did you?
And then cocktails.
That is a cocktail.
Espresso martini is a cocktail, but these are all designed cocktails for the day.
Oh right, okay.
6 o'clock comes round. I stop drinking, and then comes this time of my life which I feel like I've never felt before.
Yeah.
And horrific. I was physically shaking. I was in the worst stomach pain I've ever had. I threw up, which is unlike me. Yeah.
Wow, that's rare.
All my travel plans of getting home were a success, by the way. So shuttle bus back, Milton Keynes to Stockport back.
Thank God.
And
for the shuttle bus.
Yes, but my ideal plan was to sleep on the train from Milton Keynes to Stockport. I couldn't. I was in so much pain. I thought, what's going to happen here? I couldn't cancel the show the next day. So I got in. I really wanted to sleep. I got in at midnight. I'm up at 4. So I literally clock watched whilst going to the toilet repeatedly every 20 minutes. Frontsies and backsies.
Oh, wow.
What is going on? I pull through the show. I do the show. It's all right.
Not your best.
Not my best. Don't listen back on Monday. But I get a call from one of the lads I was with, and he's in exactly the same situation. It's like, was it the weird nachos we had? Was it the hot dog?
Was it simply just a waking hangover?
We get a third call, or should I say a second call, from a third person who was there, saying that they're feeling awful, but understand why. Because, Joe, every cocktail I had, say, 2 an hour, 6 hours, it's not bad.
12.
Yeah. It had nothing to do with the alcohol.
The what?
The alcohol. But every cocktail had a base of Red Bull because we were in the Red Bull tent.
Right.
So I had...
You have 12 Red Bulls.
I've had 12 cans of Red Bull.
It's not a full can, surely.
It's not a full
Maybe
can.
6 cans of Red Bull.
Maybe let's say 7, 8 cans of Red Bull.
So you're well on the way to caffeine overdose
and you know me, I drink water and I drink coffee, and they're the sort of things that get me through the day. I don't touch energy drinks. Body's a temple, shock. My body had not a clue what was going on, and then it all made sense.
Do you think it was that?
8 cans of Red Bull? Yes, Joe.
Stephen Howson made a career on 8 cans of Red Bull a day.
I know. And look how good he looks now. Now he doesn't do that.
That's a good point.
So it wasn't just your classic Red Bull. There was a peach flavour, mango flavour, whatever, because I did some research afterwards.
Yeah.
So it well and truly broke me.
So you probably had somewhere in the range of like almost a gram of caffeine.
Oh, man.
That is way too much. Genuinely.
Yeah.
Presumably you had an espresso martini as well.
I didn't even clock that.
Honestly,
I started the day with espresso martini.
That's really a lot. That's too much.
And a double espresso.
I'd be
when
having
I got
a panic
off
attack if I were you.
Well, it was going through my mind. I believed I was trapped in a rural town of Ireland of the south, and every dream I'd try and get in, I was called a blow-in because that's what it's called when you're not part of the. I'm stuck in this trap, by the way, of dreams, and they'd kick me out and get out. You don't belong here, and I'd wake up, go back to sleep, get myself into another area of the town. And that was my 4 hours sleep, was watching the clock, nightmare.
Plus there is a hangover element to this as well, obviously.
Yes, and there's
you
also...
got bladdered and then you've stopped drinking for 3 hours and you're still awake.
There's also the anxiety of the show the next day.
Yeah, plus
6 a.m.
And that's been souped up by the anxiety that comes with a gram of caffeine. Have you ever had that, Jay? Have you ever sort of OD'd on caffeine or had what happens to you when you have too many coffees or whatever?
Yeah, I've got similar experiences with Red Bull, energy drinks. I don't like energy drinks. I rarely have them because I ended up getting the 2 bob bits from energy drinks back in the day.
Shit.
Similar thing. And because I went to Amsterdam and we flew in the morning from Leeds, so I was drinking in the mornings when I used to drink. So we flew at like 6 a.m, so I was drinking at like 4 or 5 a.m. in the morning. Got to Amsterdam, and I've not smoked weed for ages. Started smoking weed at like 9 a.m. Was fucked, right? And then thought, I know what I'll do to wake myself up, to liven myself up. They had like an offer on 4 vodka Red Bulls for a tenner or whatever.
Oh, the vodka.
So I thought, I'll have a load of them. That'll
them.
fix me. And it just made me worse.
Right,
I literally, I may as well have stayed at home. My memory of Amsterdam is just a blur of waking up in different places. I woke up next to a speaker at one point that was on.
Really?
That
was on?
Yeah, in a club, like my head against the speaker. I was gone.
It wasn't John Burko, was it?
No.
Not the speaker of the house.
Speaking of people falling asleep.
Very good.
What?
I was 28 years later the other day.
Oh, I've seen that.
A larger chap, and I can say that. He was bigger than me. Larger. Belly like that. Unbelievable. Loves the beers. Must
Popcorn sat on top of it.
And Daryl's next to me, right? And Daryl doesn't sit still because he's off his head a bit. He sits there making these mad breathing noises, watching the trailers. A minute in, he's asleep. The whole of 28 years later, this guy, through the jump scares, through the big soundtrack, slept the whole way through. Snored throughout it.
What did you think of that film, Joe?
It's all right, isn't it? It was all right. Have you seen it?
No.
It's all right. What have you made of it?
We'll watch it on.
It was all right. Me and my missus went. It was like date night out with the kids, without the kids. Sorry, so I enjoyed that bit to it, and it was all right. But it was a bit mad, wasn't it?
The plot's interesting because sort of you get to the end of the plot.
Yeah.
I won't say anything. But then
heads up when I can come back.
No, I'm not saying anything about the plot.
Let me just say one thing.
I know there's a bit of a weird ending.
At one point, there's a bit of a weird ending. At one point, he kind of risks his son's life for a frisbee. It gets a bit like, there's times when you're like...
I've done that on holidays before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When my dad sends me to the rocks to get the aerobie pen.
Yeah. I'm not going to say anything about the plot, but you get to the end and you're like, oh, that's the film. We're done now.
Right. Now we have
I thought we were building up to like, this was one of the acts.
Crescendo.
There was a mission or something like that. I thought, But no.
Yeah.
We're 2 hours in, the credits are about to roll.
And there's no crescendo.
And also, at the end, it felt like they'd added like a music video on at the end of something when it, like the last 2 minutes.
Go watch it.
I'll watch it. I'll watch it. Would you give it, I don't want to do star review, thumbs up, thumbs down?
I'd give it a thumbs in the middle.
Well, you've added an extra.
Thumbs up, go watch it, it's alright.
I think, knowing you probably better than anyone, Joe.
Yeah.
If I was to advise you, I'd go and watch it. I think you'll...
Okay, so it's a thumbs up.
Yeah. Do you know, my partner Becky got me a card for the Light Cinema where we live near, and I can go whenever I want now for 3 months.
Really?
Yeah, so I'm going. I took Daryl.
Cool.
Yeah, I got there a little bit early, not paid for him, obviously he sent me the money, and I used my card and got it
50%.
free. Great. What was funny is
Wait, just before we get to that. So in that scenario, you've got it for free. He's on full price because he hasn't got what you've got. Are you saying we'll split the whole thing?
Fuck off.
You're making
He's
him pay
paying the
full
full
price.
thing. Get
Wow.
Anyway, so
Good
I've
friend.
taken a picture that day of myself, so I'm in the same clothes. And when I hand over the tickets, there's nothing on the tickets to say I'm like a member, just a normal ticket. When Daryl hands over the tickets, he buzzes his through, blank. He buzzes mine through, a picture of me appears. And he's like, what the hell? And I play up to it big time. He said, did you see yourself there? I said, no. What the hell? I wonder where they've done that. And he's looking.
He's Irish, by the way.
Yeah, he's Irish. And he can't get out of his head why they've got a picture of me in the exact same outfit I've got on with a black background. I wonder, did they take it?
Did he think it was like an AI generated?
Yeah, he
picture?
thought, hey, cheers. Like, anyway.
So you went? Is that where you went to watch it with him?
Yeah.
Did he like it?
I'm going to go see Superman. No, I'm going to see Superman a few times.
How do you know you're going to see it a few times?
Because I've planned it. Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Do you want to hear a fact about Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
As of like 2 days ago, what's her name?
Scarlett
Johansson
Johansson.
became the highest grossing actor of all time.
That's amazing. Because she's in all the Marvel films.
Of all
so it's like a
time.
cheat code.
Yeah, but so is Samuel L. Jackson, who was number one. Tom Cruise is up there. L. Jackson's up there.
Wow.
L. Jackson, like he's Spanish. That's interesting, isn't it, Joe? You like films?
No, that is. It's a good little factoid, that, because you wouldn't... It's not an obvious person you go, oh, who's like the highest grossing actor ever?
No.
Oh,
No.
Scarlett Johansson.
And
That
I
is
would
good.
say, obviously, in terms of movie, in terms of expenditure, what is it, like Scarlet Witch, or who is it she plays?
yeah,
What's her name? Something.
It's Black Widow, isn't it?
Black
Black
Widow, that's
Widow.
it. I just said Scarlet Witch because her name's Scarlet. Black Widow is obviously her most like iconic kind of character. But I think her most iconic role might even be like Lost in Translation or something.
She's good in that.
Yeah,
But
that's a good
in
film.
terms of
She's
like
good. Yeah,
a film, not a Marvel film.
Yeah.
And that was 20 years ago. But she hasn't got like Tom Cruise. It makes sense that he's up there because he is the face of like multiple franchises that he spearheads. He is Top Gun. He is Mission Impossible. Whereas she's like, I know she had her own film, but cast number 7 on like Marvel. I feel like Samuel L. Jackson as well. His for me, the big one with him is Pulp Fiction.
Yeah,
and
Snakes
that was
on a Plane.
30 years ago.
But don't forget, he was in Jurassic Park, the first one, which smashed it.
Oh, that is a great film.
That was like huge.
He's had some. Well, of course, they've got to have big boys, haven't they, for them to be that high up?
Would you try and get in touch with, if you were Samuel L. Jackson, like an Avatar, see if you could get a role in that one, even
I'd
just
be
as
all
a,
over.
Also, as
even
well,
a little speaking role?
Samuel Jackson, as we've established, does like 8 films a year.
Yeah.
He does a ridiculous amount of films.
When will he retire?
Like, it's unreal. And like, obviously, a lot of it is because the Marvel things, and a lot of the films he does don't do loads of money. But he's so prolific in terms of how many films he's in.
Yeah.
It's insane.
But isn't it weird that there's some actors that are like so well known for how good at acting they are? And I'm not saying Samuel L. Jackson isn't, or Scarlett Johansson isn't, or Tom Cruise isn't. But then that's a completely different universe to the mega money-making actors, your box office banger actors.
Yeah.
What do you think you'd be?
Interesting. A box office banger, my friend.
You would, wouldn't you?
I am generally starving right now.
Oh, yeah?
And I mean that in a way. As
Is that why you can't concentrate on the movie?
Yes,
chat?
I'm just thinking too much about the fact that there's food on the floor.
Well, let's talk about it.
We're going to have to be open and honest here. These are our great friends, Northern Soul Grilled Cheese. They've supported the podcast a lot. They supported the podcast a lot, but can we support their new invention? That's what we're going
But
to say.
can we continue to support them? Because it's all on the line here.
Have created a kimchi ramen grilled cheese sandwich.
Like, oh.
It does. Now, the
Beautifully
grilled cheese. Let's see.
Look
By
at
the way,
that. Look at the gold. Look at the crisp on
little gherkin.
that. Perfectly crisp.
Go on, where's Jay's Jay?
I'm going to go around and take him half now. One
Oh,
second.
thank you.
Throws that there, throws that there.
Thank you, my
So,
friend.
on this grilled cheese
Sorry, thank you, sir.
is what looks like pot noodles,
Oh, you're a gent.
and it looks like kimchi, which is Joe's favourite, which is cabbage.
I love kimchi. You don't like kimchi?
I love it.
We talk about it a lot in the negative sense when we talk about the 9 out of 10 club.
Oh,
Big pickle.
oh. Oh, it's interesting, Joe.
Is that?
Yeah. Now, I think they missed a little trick. I've not given you a little pot of ramen to dip your
Broth.
a little broth to dip your noodles in. I think it's a, and they didn't want to undersell it. I think it's a noodle sandwich, like a pot noodle sandwich. That's what it really is. I could do with a tiny bit more kimchi on mine.
I really like it. I didn't think I would. I thought it's a bit of a mess. It's a bit unusual, and not like I can't handle it way, but I just, noodles on a sandwich. Talk about snakes on a plane. They don't go. But that does go. That's really good. The kimchi is there, but it's subtle. Sometimes when they have kimchi on stuff, you either flood it with kimchi and all you can taste is kimchi, or like, you know, they have them like kimchi da-da-das, and they don't even taste of any kimchi at all.
Yeah.
This, I can taste the kimchi. It's good, but it's balanced, and it's a noodle sandwich, and it's
What
delicious.
do you think, Jay?
I think it's mint.
Are you easily pleased still?
What do you mean still? What's that mean?
In the food
like,
world.
like that's my reputation.
In the food world, you love a single cheeseburger.
I wouldn't say I'm easily pleased, but I don't try new things very often. That's a flaw.
Dunkin' orange sauce.
Yeah, I can't believe that didn't make your 9 out of 10 club, by the way.
Still didn't. I'm going to give this 9 out of 10 anyway. I like it. Fair enough. Beautiful.
Well,
But we don't know if we're doing the 9 out of 10 club yet, but I'll still give it a thumbs up. Why don't we do thumbs up?
massive thumbs up. I'd go try that, especially
Massive
if it's only a
thumbs up.
limited edition. 'Cause
And
you're not
apparently you
going
can
forever.
stick some chicken thighs on there.
Wow.
In-house. I don't know why it wasn't an option on delivery, but that's definitely it.
Wow.
Right then, everyone. We will be back on Friday. We really look forward to it. By the way, our Patreon is going wild at the minute. I have uploaded why I've got shit on my nose once at my mate's bar, and Dom uploaded a 20-minute short film. So they have only in the last week have they gone up. You also get early access and a direct line to us if you want to say hello. Go and get patreon.com SloppyJoes. Find us on there. £3 a month, and you can get stuck in. You can get stuck in.
This is so nice.
Right then, everyone, we're off.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you,
Love
Jay,
you lots.
for joining us on this journey.
Bye,
these
bye.
last few
Love that.
episodes.
Thanks for the
Love you, Jay.
food.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.